This video explained the design of timber beam under the bending, and the capacity can be found using the clause 3.2.1.1 of the AS1720.1, and I have written this equation here. For these equations that you can see it here, it has a first one is the phi, which is a capacity factors given in clause 2.3 and table 2.1 and table 2.2. I will discuss this capacity factor in this video. Then there are 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 k factors that are called modification factors that are given in the clause 2.4 that I will discuss in the subsequent videos. And you have a characteristic property FB, that is the bending characteristic properties that I will depend on the different grade. They have given different tables, and that is geometric property that is denoted by Z. Now for capacity factor, that is given in clause 2.3 and table 2.1 and table 2.2. That I will discuss in this video, and there is a modification factors that is given in clause 2.4 and characteristic property that I discussed denoted by FB, and geometric properties denoted by Z. Now let's talk about the capacity factor first, that is given in this equation. Capacity factors, how do we find the capacity factors? Now the capacity factor generally given in the clause 2.3. so if I show you in the standard that on this page here, clause 2.3 of AS1720.1, it has give you these capacity factors. Now in these capacity factors, they have given you two tables, table 2.1 and there is another table 2.2. Now difference between table 2.1 and table 2.2 is this table 2.2 is used to design for timber joints, and these are designed for timber members. So we are mostly focusing on the members in this video, so we are going to work through table 2.1. Now capacity factors are depend upon the structure category. So there are three categories in the timber structures: category 1, category 2 and category 3, and I will discuss each category one by one. Usually in the houses, the bearers are category 2 and everything else is in a category 1. So if you have they have written here category 2, primary structure member in structures other than housing, element in the housing for which the failure would likely to affect an area greater than 25. So basically this category is asking that if your member fail, so category 2, if the member fail, significant portion of the structures may fail. So if your one timber member fail, your whole structures generally will be affected. Significant portion of that structure is failed. So if you are designing that member, this category you should use it. For category 1, member that fail will only cause a small portion of the damage, that is written here. Structure member for the housing which fail, housing would likely to affect area greater than 25 millimeters square, or secondary member in the structure other than housing. So in that category 1, your value is vary from 0.95 and 0.90. so it's just 5% and 10% reduction. So in this category, when your member fail, your structures would not significantly fail. So it's standard asking you to allow the small reductions. Now I think there are some notes that I like to discuss here. So in category 1, the primary reduction factor is varied between 0.95 and 90. You can see reading here. Now category 2, particularly these two numbers, as you can see, they are depending on the standard grades. So there are timber grades. Now if I'm just highlighting these two, one that's stress grade MGP 15, A17, F17, higher F grade. So is this word higher F grade, you should use 0.85. So standard is asking you to use higher grade. If you are using lower grade, your design is penalized by 15%. Your reduction is 0.85 to 0.75. So is 15% reduction is found here. So standard are emphasizing designer to use higher grade of the timbers. So your design will not penalize. It's just 0.85 for category 2. And for category 3, This category 3 is the member when is in hospital or some other post disaster structure. So this category 3, when you are designing your members in particularly, let's say hospitals, police stations, or other power plant and those kind of structures where the effect is significantly high, that's the category 3. That's the reduction factors for category 3. So in the next videos we will talk about those modification factors, but this is the capacity factors in this video. Thank you.